Hi everyone and good afternoon. I'm here at WCTV. I am Michelle Merrix with Reclaim the Confident You. And I am a life coach and business coach for females. And today we are doing part 3 of a 3-part series that we did, which is organizing your life for success. So we will review that a bit, and I'm actually going to do a bonus show to review everything that we went over to make sure that you have all the information that we talked about for an absolute organized life. So what happens is, for me in my business, both clients in their personal life and in their business life need to be very organized, especially if you are a female entrepreneur, you're a business owner, and how do I organize my office? How do I organize my life? So that's what this 3-part series has been, which is your organization for success. And today, which is the 3rd part, is project planning. So whether your project is in your personal life or your project is in your business life, we're going to talk about that. I hope that you're doing well, and it's great to be back with you today. And in this series, what has happened, or in this 3rd part, there is a planner that I found online, and I will share that with you at the end of this program to show you where you can contact to have it mailed to you if you are interested at all. Again, I'm not an affiliate, but a part of what I do is show different tools to my clients and to you as the public with WCTV, different things that you can use. So this is from a company called loveitagency.com, and it's female owned, from a business in Los Angeles. And you know, I love female-based businesses. So she created this. It's made here in the USA. Everything's done in the USA. And again, it's called the Project Planner. So with the Project Planner, I've got a little crooked here for you. With the Project Planner, I'm going to share this with you. And what happened was, when I redid things in my own home, I used the Project Planner. And the first project that I did was the outside landscaping of my house. And I knew in my mind the vision, what I wanted. And I wanted rocks, like a rock garden in the front. I did bobo hydrangeas, azaleas. On the side, we did like some pine trees, tall pine looking trees, because the side of my house is very tall. And then I did a regular hydrangea. But what happened was, I had the vision, and then I went to the flower nursery, etc., where he helped me plan it out. But what happened was, everything that needed to be done, and then I wanted to have a budget for my project. But I have also utilized this within my own business, and I'm going to give you these examples. So the first in the book that I love, and I'm going to open this up for you, it's called The Vision. So again, I have a vision in my mind. I know what my landscaping wants to look like. I want to budget it out, and I want to know if I'm going to do price comparison, who am I going to call? If I want to have rocks in my front area, is it large river rock? Do I want to do small? And who is the best price and the best service that I can find? So I wrote everything out, and this is hard to see on this, I realize, but I'm just going to give you an example. You can see some of my writing. It's called The Vision. So you're going to write out the vision of, what is it that's in my mind that I want to have come to life, right? I want my project to come to life. The next part of this, it's called the idea bank. In the idea bank, what's nice about this, it's got a project idea, and then you've got to decide whether your personal or business life, is this a good idea for my life right now? Because we need to time everything out in our life to have really good energetics, meaning energy. How do I feel about doing this project? I don't want to be overwhelmed. How much time do I have left? Like right now, believe it or not, we have just about 4.5 months left of 2024, believe it or not. Do I have time in my life for these projects? Which projects do I want to do? And is there a project I want to reject? Maybe come back and visit that later. So you write out your project ideas. And within those project ideas, I'm actually going to flip back, but I can show you, you may find this entertaining. Here's a lot of notes that I had on here, if you can see this, but you're going to make your notes, you're going to highlight, you're going to cross out when you get things done. So what my big thing was, I did the big project of the outside of our house and then started the inside of our house. If you have a bathroom project, if you have redoing your kitchen, What contractor is going to redo my kitchen? Who's going to redo my bathroom? What is it I want to look like? Take pictures on Pinterest, do those types of things that you want. Go to Pinterest, go to Facebook. The Reels can be phenomenal on Facebook when it shows you different rooms, outdoor patio kind of look. It's just wonderful. But I'm someone who likes to kind of have a plan and a guideline. And I found this book to be very creative. Again, I found it online. It's a tool that we use with my clients that I wanted to share with you. And I love that they put quotes in here. Don't stop until you're proud. I love that. So the very first thing that comes up that's on the inside, and this has some notes for me too, is the why. Why am I doing this project? Why am I doing the outside of my house? I want a specific look. I wanted a cottage look is what I wanted to do. So the same thing with the outdoor by the windows. I did, oh gosh, what can we call them? Where all the flowers are planted, window casings, and they're beautiful. I love them. I get compliments on them. I searched for those. But so you want to write down the ideas you have, but why? What is the reason why? That is always found in many things I talk with my client. What is your why? So what is your why for redoing the bathroom? I want it to look good. I'm having a party at Christmas, whatever the case is. And this comes down to say the purpose of this project is, and I want this project to be completed when, and drop some inspiration. And then there's keywords. I want a cozy look. I want a modern look, etc. If you have this planned out, a project will go more simple and more organized. And that's what I help you do in your life. Organize, simple, extra things you don't have to think about. But when anything comes up, you just go right to your planners, you go right to the knock box that we talked about. When it came to your health, you go to your health portfolio. So that's what this series is actually all about. So then it says project planner. And for example, you've got the title, you've got your budget, total to spend, deadline, and all the tasks that are completed. I even write down to my pillows, a throw blanket, throw rugs, anything like that if I'm totally redoing something. But yes, I can get a little detailed. I can tell you this. It was advice that I got a long time ago. And it was a friend of ours, my husband and I, and he had said to us, no matter what you're planning, if you're redoing a kitchen, a bathroom, anything like that, multiply it by 2 more times because it's going to cost you more money. And every single project we've done, I remember when we redid the hardwood floors, everything we've done, it's always been ×2, and we still joke about that to this day. But this is just advice to do. Always budget higher. Definitely always budget higher. It has an expense area down here that you'll see for all your expenses. And again, what do I want you to do with those expenses that cost you? Hang on to your receipt, file it in the knock box that we talked about that you're utilizing for daily activity, not just for end of life activity, but I showed you how to do daily activity. File it in there, and you're going to need it for your taxes because they're upgrades to your home. So this is just a handy tool that I have just absolutely loved. And it goes into your project planning, start date, estimated time needed. And again, when you have a project, usually plan on a little bit more time. If you're hiring a contractor, if you're doing it yourself, a DIY, but still fill everything out. So with your contractor, you then can still check mark things off and maybe have things already written so you don't forget about it later on. And then it gives you an area for each of those, and there's notes in the back, and then it goes on to the next project. This project planner gives you 10 project places or spaces that you can utilize. So if I flip back, and this is why I feel a project planner is an excellent idea. I use a regular planner. I also use a Google Calendar for anything that I have going on. And then of course, I use the tasks if you're a digital person, and then there's my daily events of things to do. However, when I have a project in my house or I have a project in business, it's extra and does not necessarily fit. I can't put all my thoughts on there. I am someone who also uses a written planner. I have that planner really to, and I can definitely do a show on this, to actually reverse engineer and show you as far as time scale in your business and how to make sure that you plan for enough time in your business or in your life. Even if you're planning a vacation, how to plan that out, When is the best time to get your tickets, etc., like that. But if I now turn around and we utilize this as a business project, and I'm going to give you an example in the middle of the project that I'm in. And I wanted to look at I just want to, forgive me, I'm peeking through a few things, make sure I got everything on here for you, and it pretty much looks like I do. But also, I'm a coupon girl. I like to get the best value. Manifest a coupon. So if you give them, of course, your email, like you do most things online, they then will send you in your email 10, 15% off, and you could utilize that. And there are several planners and several things from this company that I love. Again, I am not affiliated with the company, but I found this company and it works well to organize my clients. In a business situation, if I flip back to here, I'm going to find again, like this is number 10 project, okay? Again, it's in a nice spiral binder. It's got nice glossy front. It looks good. It's easy for me to utilize. First is the why. So in my business right now, and I know that I've talked to you about this on here, is we are rebranding my business. And the company is called the Mindful Her Woman. So with the Mindful Her Woman comes lots of pieces and parts that need to be done to rebrand a business or a company. It's not just a logo, it's not just a mission statement. There are several details. And because I am online, I Zoom with clients, we have courses that are coming up which are fantastic, programs you can take that are for the confident woman, definitely anything to do with you as women. And there's also going to be a part of the company that I'm adding that is the Mindful Her Businesswoman. So the mind needs to be clear, declutter any blocking that's happening with you in order for you to have that great successful business. So this is something I'm utilizing as well for my rebranding. So what happens on here for me? Why am I rebranding? We're adding to our company. As I've told you, we are a global company. We do have clients that are in different countries, which I love. The biggest thing I love about that is my home is here in Wadsworth, Ohio, and WCTV has been around for some years, and now literally WCTV goes global. It's an international TV cable show. So that is something that I just find phenomenal. That makes me smile on my own. But why am I rebranding? We're adding to our company. And we're not just saying just for confidence. We have branded to where we are covering every topic for women, not only in your personal life, but also things in your business life. So the purpose of my project, seeing the project to completion is important to me because, and similar projects to draw inspiration from. So I have written down other things that I can draw inspiration, like I had said to you about Pinterest. You want to get on there. Keywords. What keywords do I want in my branding? What's going to look good in my branding and what fits me in order to be branded? You customize yourself when you brand your own company. So project planner portion that's here, title, deadline, tasks that are completed. We have several tasks to do. And when I tell you that, my assistant is the one who helps me with all the tasks, and she's the more technology person. So I definitely need her for everything. Budget, total spending. Okay, Michelle, why would you budget for a branding? Do we need to have a videographer? Do we need to do some type of a photo shoot? What is it that we need to draw and put together, and does that cost me a certain budget in order to put that branding together? It is taking longer than I had thought. However, I'm trying not to be the perfectionist to get that all done. We all are imperfect in our own ways, but in order to have it done the way that I want, it is taking some extra education on my part, some extra projects, extra things or classes for me to learn. And those tasks are put right on here where I have it. Yes, I can do something digital. I prefer to have something tangible. Even though, like I told you, the calendar for Google helps me tremendously. It's on my phone. It works perfectly, but I like to see something tangible that is in front of me. So we have intangible people, tangible people, and those who like both. I like both. So at the bottom here, we've got expenses, again, date, paid from, description, and amount. What will I tell you to do again? Go to your knockbox, my business owners, file everything receipt-wise. You're going to need that for your taxes at the end of the year. If you're someone who's really on top of it and does it every month, perfect. Throw that in an envelope, put it in your knockbox. NOK means next of kin. I am always using that knockbox for business as well. And again, we will do a final 4th bonus for this 3 series to show you everything again, just to recap so you know, and so you know how to get a hold of different companies, anything that you want to have that you can order online. And it says project planning, and then it gives me each section: start, finish, title. I have to have a beginning time and I have to have a deadline, especially if I want to have a deadline for our branding. So we're coming to a point that, again, like anything, it took some extra time than what I thought that it would, but we are on track and things will be happening for us. And then here's notes in the back of everything that I can have, that I want to add that's extra. So on what I want to have happen, Aiden here at WCTV is going to put online for you that if you would like to shop with shoploveitagency.com, it's right here. It's in the highlight for you. It's a female-owned based business, again, out of Los Angeles, made in the USA, and it will share each phase with you. There's the vision, the idea bank, project 1, which will go up to project 10, and within that section, it will tell you the why. It will ask you the why you're doing a project, the project planner portion, project planning, and notes that we just went over. I hope that this finds you well. Thank you, Aiden, so much. I so appreciate that. And I hope that if you do anything, that you got just one thing out of this today. It will help your business. It will help your personal life to organize you for complete success. I thank you so much. I thank WCTV. I hope that you have a wonderful day. It's hot here in Wadsworth, Ohio, and it's very humid. And I look forward to seeing you on our next show, which will be a bonus series, just again to go over everything so you know exactly where to find anything that we have gone over today and the last 2 shows that we've done. I thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.